Hi guys!
Hello.
It's a beautiful spring afternoon.
Oh, feel the sunshine. It feels so nice.
I'm so excited. We were just in winter boots and winter coats like last week.
And we could be in them in 5 hours from now. You never know.
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to get really cold again tonight, but right now it's beautiful. It's like 18 degrees outside and we don't have to wear winter coats. I'm happy. Are you happy?
Oh, yeah.
We're a happy bunch. So today is grocery day. We are going to Walmart currently. And I think that's the only store we need to go to today. We should be able to get everything there. Yeah, we need to get some, I've got my list here, trusty list. We got to get some like tuna and oats, and we're getting low on Diet Pop, so we're going to get some of that.
It's our typical grocery run,
yeah,
pretty much.
Our typical grocery stuff. But also, we're going to get, generally we eat tuna and salad as one of our meals, but lately we've been doing where we kind of treat ourselves, even though it's not like a treat, but we've been doing where we'll have like a low-fat Caesar salad with some different type of protein other than tuna instead. So we're gonna pick up, I think, some sort of yummy salad.
It keeps us sane to just switch up the proteins and
yes,
a little bit, right?
Because we eat tuna every day, except treat day, obviously. So we're getting a little bit sick of it. So
if I ever eat tuna on my treat day,
oh gosh,
I know that my body's been possessed and taken over by aliens.
That means he's delirious. So you don't eat tuna on treat day. So I'm thinking some sort of cooked chicken breast slices is what we've been kind of going for. Seasoned chicken breast slices, because they're really low in carbs and fat, and they're pretty high in protein, and some sort of like Caesar salad kit or whatever. Now we can do that on these days because Wednesdays and Fridays are our off days from weight training. We still do cardio, but it's our off days from weight training. So what we do on these days is we call them our low carb days. But for someone who trains really intensely, their low carb day is going to look different from someone else's low carb day. So we often get comments like, why are you guys eating this on your low carb day? That's not low carb. But the thing is, we train really intensely, so our low carb day isn't necessarily going to be the same as someone else's low carb day.
For us, it's a low carb day.
For us, it's a low carb day. So, and I've been getting a lot of questions of how many, like what my macro intake is. So I'll tell you guys, during the week when I weight train 5 days a week, I take in approximately 1,400 calories and anywhere between 160 and 170 grams of carbs. Now remember, this is probably not going to work for you because it works for my body. And I train very intensely during the week. Plus, I do fasted cardio. And I'm always on my feet throughout the day. So those carbs might not work for you. My protein on those days is anywhere from 105 to 110 grams, and my fat intake is between 30 and 34 grams.
My macros are double everything that she just said. That's pretty close. Like if
that's
you double everything.
Yeah, that's about pretty close. Now, again, we've said it a few times, but we don't track our macros down to the exact gram. We have an idea, and like I said, that's an approximate intake, but I don't track them every day and try to fit everything in to make sure I hit them exactly, because I find that it sets me up for failure. So instead, I have a guideline and I follow that, and I change it up depending on if I need a change, or if I'm hungry, or I feel like I'm not as hungry. So that's a guideline. And on a low carb day like today, my calories stay the same, but my fat intake goes higher, my protein intake goes higher, and my carb intake goes lower.
And like, sorry to interrupt you, it'll change like based on how we're feeling too. Like today,
that's what I just
we usually have rice for lunch with our veggie and protein. Today we didn't have the rice, so before we came out for groceries, we had some rice cakes.
And they were yummy.
Yeah, they were really good.
And the rice cakes are 7 grams of carbs, the ones we had, popcorn flavor and a white cheddar flavor.
So yeah, like we have a guide, but we're still flexible enough so that it doesn't get too insane, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I have an idea of how many macros I take in, like how many carbs and fats and proteins that I take in per meal, and I just kind of pick things that are around the same so that I can change it up if I want to. Like I said, like we're gonna get a Caesar salad kit, and that's obviously higher in fat, a Caesar salad dressing, but we can do that on this day because our fat intake is higher and our protein intake is higher, so we can have a chicken Caesar salad if we want it.
And that's another thing we learned the hard way is when you're doing low carb, make sure you keep your fats up.
Yes.
Because you'll actually see better results if you raise your fats and your protein on your low carb day. Before, we were lowering everything and just
that was really silly. Don't if you lower your carbs, make sure that you're replacing it with fats and protein. Don't just take away carbs. We did that, and we lost muscle and we started even gaining. We weren't having any results.
Your body basically,
we were starving ourselves.
Yeah, it thinks it's starving itself. So it will go into starvation mode where every single calorie you put in your body, when it doesn't have enough nutrients, it will hold on to.
Yeah. So on this day, my protein intake, it goes anywhere from 150 to 170 grams of protein, and my carbs are around 85 grams on this day, and my fat intake is anywhere from 35 to 40 grams of fat. Now, like, that's a give or take. Like I said, it's not an exact because we don't track them every day, but that's around what I would hit if I were to put it into MyFitnessPal. And again, it might not work for you. It probably won't, because that's tailored to my body and how my body is responding right now. I'm building muscle and I'm losing body fat and pounds on this particular plan, but I train very intensely throughout the week, and I do fasted cardio every single day. So that works for me.
And also, we've learned, don't get stuck on, even if you figured out your macros and they're working for a couple weeks, don't get stuck on those numbers, because your body will get used to it and you'll start to plateau.
Yes. And you have to change, like, that'll be my macros for a little while, but then I'll obviously have to change it up when my body gets used to that. So that's just basically a guideline, and we've learned all you can do is trial and error. And Kyle and I are both doing so much better just sort of listening to our bodies instead of trying to fit ourselves into a macro sort of tracking diet and plan. And we're both building muscle and losing body fat, which is exactly what we want to do, and it's very, very hard to do.
And when you're building or you want to build muscle, we've learned that you have to kind of train your body to take in more calories overall.
Yes.
Because if you're used to a real low calorie count and you start adding, your body will gain quickly, and you'll get scared and you'll kind of take away again. But you have to retrain your metabolism to be able to handle the amount of food that you need to build that lean muscle mass.
And in order to build muscle, you need carbs. And that was really hard for us to accept because we were so nervous about gaining weight. Because we lost so much, we were really nervous to put it back. We were scared that we would put it back on, but we won't, because we're working so hard and we're taking in exactly what we need during the week to build muscle and lose fat and still allow ourselves to have a treat day. So some of the comments are like, why do you eat rice on your low carb day? And why do you eat this on your low carb day? Well, I can. For my body, I can, and I need it, and it works for me, but it may not work for you, and that's okay. You just have to do trial and error to see what works for you.
And if you want to build muscle, you have to eat carbohydrates too.
Yes. And so even though we say it's a low carb day, it's still 85 grams of carbs. That might not be considered low carb for somebody else, but for me, that is my low carb day. I take in 85 grams. And then again, pretty high, 170, 160 grams on a workout day. So we are at Walmart, friends, and we're gonna go in.
Wally World.
Wally World, Kyle likes to call it. We're going to go in and we'll see you when we get out.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we're out of Walmart. And Walmart, hello, you never have egg whites. Why do you not have egg whites? They're so simple and basic. Everybody eats egg whites. Why are you always out, Walmart?
They want you
That's
to buy...
my look. Hello, Walmart.
See, they're out of our big containers of egg whites because they want you to buy the small ones for more money. That's why.
Because if you get ones that are half the size, we buy the 1 kilogram. If you get the ones that are 500 grams, then it's like almost $4, where we pay $5 for the big one, for double the size. So Walmart, not happy. You make us go to different stores all the time for egg whites. I'm not happy. So we're on our way to Zehrs because Walmart, you suck for egg whites.
You're good for other things though.
Yes, you're good for a lot of stuff.
Don't feel bad about yourself, Walmart. You're not all bad.
But if you see this video, Walmart, stock your egg whites. Okay? Okay. Moving on.
Pretty sure Walmart watches our videos.
They do. We love all your other stuff, okay? But not your egg white stockage is slacking.
But it's cool. I guess we get to go see if there's any new flavors of Oreos or anything at the at Zehrs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we've been discovering actually. It's been really exciting every time I go in the grocery store lately. They've been carrying more and more things that we don't usually get in Canada. They've been carrying them lately. Like we discovered sugar-free Coffee Mate, which is amazing. We've not gotten that here. It has no carbs and no sugar in it.
It's awesome.
It's awesome, and we use it for everything. We're flavoring everything with it. And also, what else did we find? Oh, the s'mores Oreos. Yep. We're finding all kinds of stuff.
Flamin' Hot.
Oh yeah,
Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos. We actually recently asked a friend of ours to get some from the States when they went on a trip, and they brought us some, and then we finished them, and we were so sad they were done, and then we discovered them here at Sobeys.
Yep, they read our minds.
Yeah, so keep it up, Canada. Bring us red velvet Pop-Tarts now, please, in Canada, and other different kinds of Oreos and Pop-Tarts, okay? Okay. So, yeah, we got lots of good groceries. We'll show you what we got when we got home. And, oh, I was excited. I found a movie I've been looking for a very long time. So, Walmart, you did good there. For a really good price. I haven't been able to find it for anything less than 20 bucks, and I got it for 10 on Blu-ray with a slipcover, and I am so happy about that.
The slipcover is key for collectors.
Yes, Kyle and I don't know if we mentioned before, but Kyle and I love collecting Blu-rays. We have a pretty decent selection. I love stories, and we both love horror movies, especially cheesy ones, and like 80s ones. So we have a collection starting, and we are collectors, and slipcovers are very important. So for $10 for a Blu-ray with a slipcover, that's amazing, because I've been looking everywhere for this movie, and it's a secret. You can see it when we get home.
And our collection's pretty funny. It's like half romantic love stories, and then the other half is really weird, bad horror.
Yes, and that's the way we like it.
It's like no in between, like mainstream movies. It's like weird on both sides.
Yeah, and actually I like a lot of more independent love stories. I have a lot of mainstream ones, but I mostly like the independent ones that are really unique.
This one you found today was a mainstream.
This one was a mainstream one, but it's a secret. Shh, you can see it later. I don't know why I'm making you wait, but anyway, you'll see it later. And so we're going to Zehrs, and Zehrs right now I believe has 2 liters pops on for 99 cents. So
Get a couple of
yeah,
those maybe.
I kind of have a craving for Diet Ginger Ale lately and Diet Dr. Pepper. So maybe
One of those is good.
maybe we'll get one of those.
Maybe Diet Dr. Pepper.
Maybe Diet Dr. Pepper. Maybe Ginger Ale. You'll see. And so we'll show you what we get when we get back. See you later, alligators.
Okay, here's the haul, guys. We're home.
Okay, so we got the egg whites from Zehrs. They're $5, same price as Walmart. So we got 5 because we go through quite a bit during the week.
Different brand than Walmart, but both are good.
But both are good. And we decided to go, their cans were 12 cans for $3.69, which is pretty decent here. Normally it's $4 or $5 for 12. So we got a Diet Dr. Pepper and a Diet Pepsi. And we meant to get one with caffeine, but we got without. And that's okay because caffeine free is good too.
I screwed up, okay?
Oh, it works because sometimes I want to have a pop later, but it's gonna keep me up. So if I want to have a pop later, then I just choose the caffeine free option.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like we said before, yes, you guys are gonna tell us diet pop is unhealthy. But really, we're not out for health. We're looking to build muscle and look fit. And the diet pop and the stuff like this Jello here, this was on sale for $1, so I got some more this week.
We know it's not the best. It's not. There's no nutritional value in it, and we know it's not great for you.
Yeah.
But we kind of try to live a balanced life where we mix in a few treats here and there to keep us going, you know. And if Batman and Superman drink Diet Dr. Pepper, then I think it's okay for us.
Then yeah, because like we realize that some of the stuff like ketchup everything has chemicals. Egg whites are full of sodium. Like you could really pick apart anything, but we eat really clean through the week, and those are the things that get us through to treat day. So, you know, it's a give and take.
Yeah.
We eat pretty healthy in the majority of our lives, so to have a Jello or a diet pop that will keep us sane and keep us from binging on other foods, that's worth it to us. You know, and so like you just pick and choose your battles, really. And that's a battle that we don't want to fight or care to fight, really.
We're not perfect.
No, we're not perfect. And we're not, like, we don't claim to be a healthy channel. Like we are a lot healthier now that we're fit. But
it's a side effect of, you know, being smaller and working out more. You will get healthier.
Yeah, and I mean, we eat pretty healthy, but I like the term on Instagram, there's a tag, balanced, not clean. And that's the way I like to think of our diet. It's fairly balanced. It's not 100% clean, but it works for us.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So we got our regular oats, and we were talking about what our dinner tonight was going to be. So we ended up picking up this Caesar Light Kit from Fresh Express. It's really tasty, and it's lower in fat, but still high enough to meet like our fats for the day.
You know what's weird? That the bag weighs the same as the regular Caesar kit.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. And we're gonna try out these rotisserie style chicken breasts. They're seasoned and they're oven roasted and they're fully cooked. For 1/5 of the package, which is 50 grams, it's 12 grams of protein, 2 carbs, 1.5 fat, and 70 calories. So we usually split a bag of salad and split the chicken. And for
we cut it up with a fork and knife too, and then eat it.
Full of jokes today, isn't he, friend? For half a bag, it is 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 1 sugar, 2 protein. It's perfect for a day like today, where our carbs are lower, fats and proteins are higher, like we said.
And it doesn't tire your arms out because it's light.
Our normal salad that we eat with our tuna throughout the week.
Yep.
We were getting low on Splenda, so we get the Great Value kind. And I just dump it in our old big Splenda bag. Frozen veggies. We decided to go for a mix this week. of broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower, along with our normal broccoli and some green beans. We've been mixing in the different veggies like the carrots and the green beans because it gives us a bit more fiber.
And we're liking it.
Yeah. And our normal bananas, we get them green because we don't use them every day, so they last longer.
We use one a day and split it usually. So.
But except we don't use bananas on our days that we don't work out.
Yeah.
So we just get 4 and it works for us. We got our normal plain fat-free Greek yogurt. It's our finest brand from Walmart. And we got our cottage cheese. We eat this at night with some peanut butter and cocoa powder, and it's really tasty. It's the 1% cottage cheese. And we got our no sugar added syrup. It's pretty good. For 3 tablespoons, it's 7 carbs and 6 sugars and 30 calories, no fat, no protein. We only do 1 tablespoon.
Yeah, so it's not too bad.
It's 1/3 of that. And we got and we put this in like everything. Like we use it on our protein pancakes. We put it in our oatmeal. We use it to flavor a lot of different things.
So not everything, like 2 things.
He's a funny boy today, isn't he? Unsweetened applesauce. We use this on our protein pancakes. And we have protein pancakes after we work out. Hank likes to think that he's part of our shopping haul. We've been getting this 4-berry blend lately. We used to just get the blueberries and the strawberries, but the blackberries and the raspberries in this one give you more fiber. So
I love that mix.
Me too. We throw it. For me, I like it thawed, so I make my yogurt up at nighttime, put the berries on top, and in the morning when I eat it, all the juice, the berry juice mixes in with the yogurt, and it's so good. I mean, I like it frozen too, so sometimes I'll just throw the berries in my yogurt in the morning, but if you like berry flavored yogurt, you get to do it that way with less sugar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boys. And girls, no sugar added ketchup. This stuff is awesome. We put it on our egg whites. For 1 tablespoon, 1 sugar and 1 carb, and we only use 1 teaspoon. And last but not least is the Hellmann's was on sale for this bottle. It was $3.37, I think. Half the fat, and we only use 1 tablespoon with our tuna. And 1 tablespoon is 4 grams of fat, 1 carb, not really any protein, and 40 calories.
Did we show our drinks, our water?
I think I just sort of put it in front of the camera. We've shown you guys this in other videos before. These are fruit duos. They're sparkling waters that are flavored.
Our favorite 2 flavors.
These are our favorite flavors, lime and raspberry lemon. These are so tasty, and they're only 1 carb. There's no calories, fat, or carbs in them, and no sugar. And they are so delicious. This tastes like raspberry lemonade, and this tastes like lime sherbet or sorbet. They're delicious, and they really help on low carb days, because sometimes, or closer to treat day, we start getting a little bit of cravings. And those, along with the Jell-O, the Diet Pop, that kind of stuff, that really helps with our cravings. So, yeah. Oh, and I didn't show you my movie yet. Look at this. It's the F Word with Harry Potter. And this girl, what's her name? Zoe, I don't know how to say the last name, but she's awesome. She's been in quite a few movies that I really, really like.
Zoe Kazan?
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
I don't know, but she's a really good actress. You should look her up and watch all her movies because I really like her.
$10, Blu-ray.
$10. I've been looking for this everywhere, and like I said, the cheapest I could find it was $22.
And a fancy slipcover too.
I know, it's in really good shape. It's a really nice collector's item, friends.
And guys, get your mind out of the gutter. The F word is not what you think it is. It's not football, okay?
He's been dying to make that joke.
I thought it was a football movie, and it's not. So don't even think it.
He's loving the jokes today, we'll just say.
I'm full of it.
And also, I got some conditioner. I was getting low. My skin is really sensitive. I'm weird, and I have weird skin. And I can only use this conditioner or my head gets really itchy and my skin gets really itchy. So yes, I am not allergic to this. And it is amazing and it keeps my hair really soft. Argan Oil of Morocco by OGX. It's extra strength. It's the Hydrate and Revive, and it is awesome. And it lasts a really long time because I just use a little bit on my ends every day. And I'm really tough on my hair with like heat tools and stuff. And this stuff is amazing. I also use the shampoo. And like I said, I'm allergic to a lot of shampoo and conditioners, and these don't bother me. So if you have sensitive skin, I would like recommend this to try out. It smells good too. So friends, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Thanks for coming along on our grocery trip.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We post stuff on there. I try to post often throughout the week so you guys can see kind of like what we're doing or what ideas of what we're eating throughout the week, or like sometimes I post like a workout move that I'm doing or something. So you can see kind of what our lives look like when we're not filming.
In between the videos.
In between the videos. So, again, thank you for watching. Don't forget, check us out on Instagram. Don't forget, like and subscribe, because what happens? This does. Boom. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.